Doubie and the bald spot in the motherfucking morning.
Hey, and welcome to...
Why'd you start that like Fat Albert? hey.
Because I'm trying to switch it up. I don't want to do the exact same intro every single time. Because then it would just be, hello and welcome to another episode of Doubie and the Bald Spot in the morning. I am Eddie, the Bald Spot McGinty.
Hey. I'm Fat Albert.
You don't have to talk about yourself like that.
All right.
So how have you been? What have you been up to?
Oh. You know.
They don't. I know.
I'm writing a new song.
Yeah. How's that going?
Good. I got all the jokes down for it. It's about dropping your pizza on the floor.
Nice.
That'll be this week's short song reel post thing.
Sweet.
So you can check that out if you follow me.
Based on true events.
Yeah, I dropped a pizza and it ruined my evening.
Yeah, so that's how creative inspiration is born, everybody.
Yep.
So drop your pizzas.
Oh my god, a fly. Did you see? I'm sure the camera saw that. I sure hope so, or else I look really stupid. Just, whoa. Yeah, no, I got the grandma one I've been working on for stage.
Nice.
Which I'm happy about.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried writing some new jokes for that, and that didn't work out as well as writing for the pizza one. So
Okay.
I'll get back to that one. A lot of the grandma stuff has been like tried before, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a struggle to like think of stuff that like the audience would understand the references from, but like also original enough to the point where like they'll still laugh at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No.
And then I also have to make it rhyme, so I'm kind of struggling to get like all of the lines there, but there are a few that I really like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I
it's
thought
good.
of the Werther's Original Gangster line, calling Grandpa Werther's Original Gangster.
Yep.
And I Googled it, and no one's done it. Thank
Good,
God. The only thing I found was a Reddit post from 5 years ago, and it had one upvote, and it was like an edited image. And I was like, okay, one upvote means he posted it, and he upvoted his own post.
Right.
And I thought of it myself. There's no way I saw it. There's no upvotes. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm fine with it. Like had I Googled it and saw a meme that had millions of likes,
You would have been like,
I'd have been like, it's been done. You know what I mean? And then I would have chucked it out and been really depressed for 2 days.
No,
But,
absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad you're working on that.
Yeah. No, good. And we wanted to talk about Ellen's new special.
Yes. Yeah. So Ellen DeGeneres released a new special, and I mean, we both got to sit down and watch the whole thing all the way through. But there's been some interesting takes online that are why we're bringing this up, is because we've seen a lot of discourse so far about the special.
Emphasis on the diss.
Yeah, yeah. The one headline was pretty damning, and it was we saw the trailer, we saw a few jokes in there, and we're like, this looks it kind of starts out with the whole, what have I been up to lately? Oh,
yeah, it starts out with the whole Louis C.K. thing where like you don't feel bad about what you've done. You're kind of just like, yeah, it happened, which is fine. It works, you know what I mean? But it didn't feel original to me. Which again, it's weird to me that like the problem isn't that like that's probably a problematic stance to take when you've done something wrong. For me, the problem is that like the joke's been done.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, because you can't be like, okay, if like when Louis came out, he's like, I did a thing. This is what I did. I lost a lot. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He wasn't like,
it fucked up my life.
Yeah, he wasn't like, I'm sorry. He's like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up.
But he wasn't like, oh,
everyone hates me now, and you know what? That's life.
Yeah, and he moved on. Like, and when he does a special now, he releases it on his own website.
Exactly. That's the thing. I think when you're in the public eye for so long in such a big way, and something like that happens, I think you just have to be okay with having a smaller scale career now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like selling your shit through your website and
he still
dealing
sells
with it
out
that way. Like he still sells out stadiums. And
yeah,
stuff,
he still sells out theaters. Yeah, exactly.
He's
so
doing
he's not,
his thing.
He's
not like shoving himself in view of people who don't want to see him anymore.
He's not in Secret Life. There's a reason why they took him out of Secret Life of Pets too.
Yeah.
Right? He's not going to get those roles anymore. But he'll still be able to produce his own stand-up special. Yeah. And if he gets 1 million people to pay $5, he still makes his $5 million. He still gets his money.
I think people just have to be fine with after that happened. Like you did a bad thing, you have a smaller career now. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. But yeah, like we were saying, we watched the trailer for the Ellen thing. The rest of it didn't seem too terrible from what I saw. It made me want to watch it for sure.
That's it, yeah.
Before I watched the trailer, I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be bad. I don't. Too bad. I'm gonna have to watch this terrible thing about a rich person complaining or whatever." But the jokes they did in the trailer didn't seem too bad. Which again, it is the trailer, so they probably are gonna pick better things for it. But yeah, I'll have to watch it. It definitely made me want to go into it with more of an open mind as opposed to just hating Ellen.
Exactly. Yeah. So I want to hear what she has to say.
Yeah.
And before you were talking about some of Ellen's older specials.
Yeah. No. The first joke I remember ever laughing at. So the first special I ever watched was Russell Peters'. It was the first Netflix special ever made. The Deported, was it?
I don't know. I don't know exactly which one.
Notorious. Okay. That's the one I watched.
Okay.
That was the first one. But the first bit that ever made me laugh, I was like a kid and I was in bed. It was past my bedtime, and my mom was listening to it on television, and I could hear it while I was trying to sleep. And I just remember hearing a joke about using the toilet and in like a public restroom, and it's one of those toilets with the sensors.
Yep.
And like you're just trying to shit in peace, and then like the sensor senses that you've stood up and you haven't, and the thing flushes, and it just feels like there's a raccoon scurrying in the bowl underneath you. I just remember something. I remember something about it feeling like a raccoon scurrying underneath you, and it made me laugh a lot in bed. And my mom called me out, and she let me stay up to watch the rest of the special because I couldn't stop laughing. Like I laughed for like 2 minutes about it. And yeah, I don't remember the rest of the special. Oh yeah, be louder out there. Sick.
Yeah, there's
Love
construction going on outside. Yep. Yeah, let's turn on the buzzsaws.
Yep. Sorry, where was I?
You went out and watched the whole special with your mom?
Yeah. I don't remember the rest of the special, but the core memory is hearing the raccoon joke, laughing for like 2 minutes, and my mom letting me stay awake. You know, this is cool.
Yeah.
So I have a fond memory of Ellen. So I hope things go better than I anticipate. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like kind of something similar happened when my dad let me watch some of the Eddie Murphy specials. Because I still think to this day my dad's favorite comedian is probably Eddie Murphy.
It sucks it's not you.
I know. Not yet.
Yeah, my nana's is Ricky Gervais, so.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Which, like, I get it.
That's what,
it's fine. I didn't write Afterlife. I didn't write The Office, so I get it.
Yeah, and for me, it's...
Did I look miserable when I said that?
But, yeah, no, I'm not even my dad's favorite comedian named Eddie. How fucked up is that? So, but no, it's...
You should do a joke about that.
All right.
That's actually really funny. Hey, my name's Eddie McGinty. I'm my dad's second favorite comic named Eddie.
Yeah, he's a big Eddie Murphy fan.
He's a big Eddie Murphy fan, which does wonders for my self-esteem, you know?
But no, it's letting me watch Delirious and Raw.
No, you should do it like a misdirect. You should be like your dad's telling somebody. Like I overheard my dad. I love my dad. He's always so nice to me. He's so supportive. You know, I overheard him say to someone, Eddie's my favorite comedian. And they're like, your son's your favorite comedian? And he's like, no, Murphy.
That's actually good.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a good way to deliver it.
That's a good way to deliver it.
See, you just watched a joke be born. You watched it be birthed. You watched the premise come up. And then you watched us fix it to be a good misdirect.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, write it down.
I think we have evidence of it, but I will.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Because you're not going to watch. Name one time you watched the whole episode. We live it.
We do.
I have to watch the whole episode 1,000 times when I edit it, okay? I know every little piece. This guy right here, he puts it on in the background to give us a view.
I listened to the whole thing.
He doesn't watch it, though.
Nice.
I have a fiance. I'm allowed to do that now. Yeah. It is weird that the confidence I have to like fart and burp now that I'm done looking. You know what I mean? I feel like when I was single, it might also be because I was younger and in high school, but like when I was single, I didn't want to do any of that shit. I was worried the girls would think I was disgusting if I like ever farted or burped in front of anyone ever.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But now I have a fiance. I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter. I can just I can shit my pants, and she won't leave me. And I've done it.
Yep.
You know, I pooped on the vanity once.
Yes.
I had a stomach flu, and I was throwing up. And I was naked because I was in the shower. I got out of the shower to throw up in the toilet, and when I leaned over to throw up in the toilet, and I went, ugh, the pressure made me shit on the vanity.
Both ends at the same time.
Yeah, both ends at the same time. And she didn't leave me.
No.
She helped me clean it up.
Well, yeah. And then, by the way, that was when we were roommates. That was at the house I
Yeah.
still live in. So, yeah, we burnt the vanity. But
Man.
yeah,
Did that house burn down too?
no. If
I
it
was gonna
does,
say that'd be number 2 for me. Fuck.
I was about to say I hope not. All my
Yeah.
shit's there.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Forget the sign is wood sometimes. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like I was saying, the Eddie Murphy specials. Being able to watch those with my dad.
Yeah.
At a younger age than I definitely should have, and I got to see. It was right before YouTube, kind of where YouTube was around, but it was right before everything was on YouTube. So we had it was on like HBO and stuff. Those special, I think it was HBO. The specials were being played, and I got to watch them. But then there was old SNL clips as well. It was like the best of Eddie Murphy, and they were playing that. And my dad and some of the old where he played the Little Rascals, sketches on SNL. Those are what kind of were the first real professional comedy things that I got to see.
Okay.
Right? Because everything else was more like geared towards kids. It was all the Nickelodeon sketch shows, all that and everything. So, still, when I was still watching all that Nickelodeon stuff, my dad was like, "Oh, this is what the real stuff is. Like, this is what the." So that wasn't like sheltered from that.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big part of why I'm doing what I'm doing now is because I was able to understand that that's like these are what jokes are.
Yeah.
This is what somebody is like. This guy, like, I still the ice cream man joke where he. Oh my god, I'm not gonna do it. Just,
everyone knows.
Everyone knows it, but it's again seeing that as a little kid for the first time. I was laughing so hard because it's even as a kid that's relatable, right?
Yeah.
Like because he's talking about being a kid, like when he's talking about his uncle and his uncle's wife being the Bigfoot and the whole thing, like that whole bit. It is still to this day one of my favorite stand-up bits because he keeps going back to it. And it's just like it is still, and those specials still hold up.
Yeah.
Maybe not all of the language in the specials that he uses because it was written in the 80s, but the jokes and everything, the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's the way everything is written and the way it's structured. Hold up.
I mean, maybe not the ice cream man bit anymore because, like, can you imagine these fat kids nowadays chasing the ice cream? I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Imagine if you could order like the ice cream man would come by and you would just have an app and you'd be like, I want a cone, and he'd like pull up to your house and you'd like pay for it.
Uber Eats?
No, but like, specifically like the ice cream truck guy, like just that app, like you know what I mean? It was just like an Uber Eats just for the ice cream.
You could call
man.
the ice cream truck.
But it was like he was
You
coming
mean
by
like catering services?
No, it's like the ice cream, like that guy's coming by your neighborhood at 4 p.m. So you can order it with debit, like you can order it like.
Oh.
And so he like I want.
And then when he swings through the neighborhood, he can fucking drop it off for you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather just get it when I want it.
Me too, but I'm
you
saying
know what
for
I
the
mean?
kid.
I'd rather just order Uber Eats and then have it right at noon when I want it, instead of paying at noon and then waiting for fucking Bob in his old rickety van to show up at 4:30 in the afternoon.
No, I'm saying it'd be for you and I. Yeah,
you
we're
want
adults.
them around your kids too?
I don't have kids. I don't have kids. I'm trying to think of business ideas for the ice cream. I'm trying to keep the ice cream man relevant in 2024.
Yeah.
You know.
He stays relevant by just sitting near parks.
Okay.
Like a pedophile.
He's just in his van. He's just sitting there.
All I'm saying is, like, if you were a pedophile, ice cream man seems like an enticing job opportunity, does it not? People are like, why is that guy chilling near parks and schools every day? They're like, he's just the ice cream man.
Where else would he be?
That's the perfect alibi. There you go.
Don't ever let Evan buy an ice cream truck.
Is this funny?
Yeah.
Is this good? Is this a second bit we just birthed on the show?
I think there might be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the perfect job.
Yep. Yeah.
Other than like priest, you know?
That one's too on the nose though.
Yeah.
Priest is a little too on the nose.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was more of
Yeah.
like a throwaway tag to make you laugh, but
Yeah.
he didn't like it. It's fine. Oh, and the ambulance. That's sick.
Yep.
People are dying. Shit's being built. Peterborough's on the up and up.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. What else do we want to talk about? There was something you brought up wanting to talk about. Not the Ellen special, but...
Oh, man. No, what was it? You wanted to talk about...
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So...
Yeah,
It's ironic we're doing this on a podcast when the express purpose of doing this is like to get clips that could potentially go viral.
Yeah, but that's what that's why we're doing it on a podcast. That's what the format. That's why, you know what I mean. That's where you're supposed to do this stuff on a podcast.
The irony is not lost on us. Though.
We talked about this, yes.
But I was listening to Hank Green talk about a video that went viral back in the day before videos went viral, and it was like this weird X-Files Christmas party video, and it had a bunch of celebrities in it, kind of like the Imagine video, right? But it was just a bunch of random celebrities that really liked X-Files, and it was for the X-Files Christmas party, and they all filmed a part to this parody song that someone made online that all the X-Files people found in like some weird blog somewhere, right?
Right.
So they made this thing, and everyone ended up sharing it around, and it was like this magical thing because when it was made, nobody made it with the intent of it going viral.
Right.
It was made with the intent of being played at a Christmas party full of people that made their favorite show.
Right.
You know, so Brad Pitt does a cameo because like he loves the show. You know what I mean? So this was supposed to be like a bunch of like famous people being like, your show's sick. And then all the writers and like producers and actors and stuff on that show would be like, oh fuck, that's so awesome. But this thing went viral because it was like tasteful and nice, and the purpose wasn't to garner views or money. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the point he made in his video was everything made nowadays is made with the express purpose of going viral. Again, not lost on us. We're doing this on a podcast. But like, I still go out of my way to make stuff that I just enjoy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like when it doesn't get views, I'm definitely bummed. But like the purpose isn't because I wanted it to go viral. It's also because I enjoy making it, and that should still be part of what we're doing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it feels like a lot of people are strictly making content so that it can garner as many eyes and as many views as possible without caring about what they're making. And you can tell they'll be like, these are the 5 best spaghetti strainers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then you sit there watching it, you're like, okay, so they're all on Amazon, and then I'll buy number 1. Sick.
Yeah, and then there's
You know what I mean?
it's
just brain melting content that like I'm guilty of it. I'll sit through it and watch it. You know what I mean? I'll give it 2 views.
right.
But it just kind of bummed me out, and I think this is a good segue into the hype thing that YouTube's releasing.
Yeah, that's also something we want to talk about, which sounds really cool. You were describing it to me. Where YouTube is,
from what I know about it, is like they've tested it in like Brazil and like other markets.
Yeah.
And the purpose of it is channels with under 500,000 subscribers. So like no one famous can use the feature. Only low, small peasant channels like us.
Yeah.
And basically, if you enjoy a piece of content and you think it's especially well produced or well edited or whatever reason you think it's funny, you think the song the musician put up is great, there will be a hype button for subscribers of that channel. And if you think the piece of content is great, you can hit the hype button. And the hype button is worth more than a like or a comment.
Yep.
And basically, the purpose of this hype button is to boost smaller creators and make YouTube feel like it felt back in the day, where like anyone could make something they like, and if the content was good enough, not just if it like held people's attention for long enough, but like if the piece of content was artistic and creative, people will now be able to hit the like button or the hype button, sorry, and it'll boost your post up into the the higher algorithms. You'll be up with posts with like people with like higher real sponsored creators. You know what I mean?
Which is good because I think the algorithm has kind of taken over though, and I think that leads back into the point of
Well, I
people
think
making
YouTube's trying to fix what TikTok fucked up on.
Well, that's the thing
Because
with
everyone
people.
complains about TikTok being mind-numbing.
Yeah, and it's
you know what I
like you
mean?
said. Well, I think that comes back to the point of people making content just to be viral because the algorithm has kind of taken over social media, and social media has been monetized.
Yeah.
So there's an algorithm determining whether or not people get these views, and if people get these views and likes and subscriptions, they're getting money now. They're now getting paid. That's now can be considered their career. So
that's the goal now. Like,
Yeah.
that's their goal. Their goal is no longer to garner an audience for something they enjoy making. The goal is to garner an audience specifically to buy the product they're trying to promote on Amazon.
Right,
With
and-
their affiliate link or whatever the fuck
and
they're
they'll be
trying to sell.
and influencer is a job title now.
Yeah, and you
You don't have to do anything or create any
I
content.
think creator
which is-
and influencer are vastly different things.
Yes.
Someone who I think we should start viewing them as different things
Mm-hmm.
because everyone thinks creators and influencers are the same thing. Creators are creative people that make things
Mm-hmm.
because they have to. You know what I mean? I think if creative people weren't making things, they'd kill themselves.
Yeah.
I think influencers influence people to buy things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you can tell the difference. Some of and like it's fine to like an influencer, but like you have to realize that like there's a reason every post is an ad. You know what I mean? For a company that paid them to make that post.
Yep.
And there's a reason creators can go out of their way to produce a stand-up special or produce an album and put it out, and like there's not ads playing in the album.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you watch, like when I put out my stand-up special, there will probably be mid-rolls. You know what I mean? But that's just because YouTube does that. Like
Right.
I think I can control it once I have monetization capabilities, but I can't even monetize my shit on my YouTube channel right now as a smaller creator. So like if I put it up, it's specifically because I want people to watch it and I want people to laugh and like the post. And if it goes viral, I don't make money from that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The only way you would make money from that is if it goes viral, somebody sees it, and then you get a job offer based off of that.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's only if they like
yeah,
that's
exactly. And by the time it goes viral enough for me to get enough subscribers and enough watch time to be able to monetize my channel, the views would stop rolling in. Like a viral post only is viral for so long.
Right, and
before
they don't
the
back count you on
algorithms-
views.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're not going to back pay you. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
you had 1 million views.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're not going to pay
by
you
the
for
time
those
I get a
views.
million views and then I have the watch time I need to be able to monetize my channel, I monetize my channel, and now I'm monetizing fucking no views because the post isn't in the algorithm anymore.
And now you're pressured to create more content to get those million views again, and to get now
And that
your
content-
job has become
Exactly.
to make content for that channel, not be creative anymore. Because now you're going to make money off of
Yeah. Oh, I
getting
think Bo
more of
Burnham
those
has
views.
done a great thing where he like disappears and just releases what he wants to release. But I don't think new creators have the freedom to be able to do something like that.
Well,
Because like even if I worked really hard and I produced my stand-up special and I put it out, no one would see it. You know what I mean? I have to kind of build a little bit of a following first before I put it out, so that when I put it out, there's views and likes and comments on the video to push it into the algorithm. You know what I mean? If I put it out on a channel with 5 subscribers, it wouldn't fucking matter. It wouldn't make a difference.
Right.
No one would see it. No one would offer me a job because I saw it. No one would, like the 5 people subscribed to my channel might laugh and like it, but like I don't know. I do feel like I'm making this for more than 5 people. You know what I mean? Which can feel selfish, I guess, to some people. But like I worked really hard on it, and I think it will resonate with a lot of people if a lot of people have the opportunity to see it. Which I don't think can be said about a lot of current influencer content.
Right.
Like the only reason it resonates with a lot of people is because it has a catchy hook, and they have to find out what happens. And then when they do, they're not satisfied. They're just, that's the end, and I've filled their retention requirement for this video already.
Well, that's the thing. The attention spans have gotten so small with things like TikTok. Is if you're putting content on there, like again, it's not creative stuff. It's content. You have to be, you only have so much time, so you have to catch someone's attention. You have to be, in someone's face. You have to be over the top with that stuff rather than. Okay, how much time are we at?
We're at 25.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Do you want to do the game?
All right. Yeah. So
Do you want to play Steph? Steph just got home. It's actually fun. We're doing celebrity this week. We're doing celebrity or actors. We're doing porn parody actors.
Yeah. So you came up with
I had Brad Clitt.
yeah, and then Angelina Blowlee.
I had Sophia Viagra.
Then we had what was it? Ben Assfleck.
Ew.
I know.
What is he flecking out of his ass?
It's porn. I don't know. Whatever he wants.
Okay. We had we did like Elijah Wood. Any of the
Elijah
people with
Wood. Yeah.
As their last names.
Yeah.
Chris Schatt, if you want to get nasty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ooh. Robert Go Downey Jr.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
We had Scat Damon.
What is that? Just sounds like a jazz artist.
No, never mind. Google it.
Okay.
Don't Google it. You
Don't.
Google it.
I don't want to Google it.
No, it's
Do you have any
gross.
stuff? She just went.
She's not.
She's
bored
not
with
into
this right
bit
now.
at all. Yeah, I know.
It's okay. Oh man.
Matt Gaiman. I'm sorry.
I love how we're doing all like older actors too. Like no
Yeah,
current.
no current
No.
Florence Spew.
Austin Butthole.
Oh, instead of Butler.
Yeah.
That's fun. Or Austin Butthurts.
Yeah. There you go.
Those are fun. I'm trying to think of new actors.
Mhm.
Tom Smolland.
Ooh,
Jeez.
sorry, buddy.
Sorry, pal.
Yeah.
All right. We are at 27 and a half.
27 and a half.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Look, we'll do 30 more seconds, speed round, see if we can't think of any more, and then we'll call her quits.
Okay.
Jason Straffon.
That's a good one. All right,
Yeah.
Steph, I thought you weren't good at this. What are you talking about?
Channing Takes Come.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I think we're going to end it on Channing Takes Come. All right. If you guys have any, leave them in the comments. I'm sure you guys can come up with a bunch of good ones.
Julieth Roberts.
Julieth Roberts, yes. Julieth Roberts. We'll leave it on Julieth
We could
Roberts.
also do Emma Roberts.
Emma Roberts, yes.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah.
The Roberts family.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Roberts family.
The Cock. Like The Rock. All right.
Doobie and the Bald Spot in the motherfucking morning.
All right.